I'm Richard Saxton with the Business of Golf. My guest is Billy Casper, golf legend, 66 years old and looking great, and hitting the ball pretty well too.
Well, on occasions I do. Goldwin has made a lot of difference in a lot of people's golf game, and I'm one of them.
Now, you joined Goldwin at the outset, and about a year ago we did an interview with Dick De La Cruz. Tell us a little bit about Goldwin. I know they're primarily Japanese-owned, but what do you like about the golf clubs?
Well, I like the people very, very much. Dick De La Cruz has been a friend for a number of years. Rich Prentice both. And they have a great and wonderful concept of golf equipment that's considerably different than most golf equipment that's on the market today. What they've tried to do is they've tried to take the weight out of the grip and the shaft and place it in the club head, so that the club overall weight is much, much lighter than anything else on the market, but yet the swing weight is much heavier. And it means that you are able to feel the club head more throughout the swing, and with your same swing, because of the weight in the club head, generates more club head speed, and supposedly that means more distance.
Has it made a difference to your game? And I know you're still fairly active on the senior tour.
Yes, particularly the irons. I use the irons with a metal shaft. I started out using the irons with a graphite shaft, and when the metal shaft came in existence during the PGA Merchandise Show in Palm Beach, in Florida, in Orlando, this last January, I started using that iron, and I find that I hit some very, very fine shots with those clubs. There's something about them that lends itself well to hitting.
Now show us what exactly you use here. We have a few people in our audience that might be of your vintage that want to know how to hit the ball better and longer.
One of the most fascinating things in the whole overall picture of this club, if you had another 3-iron from another company and you went like this with it, it would be very, very heavy. But if you take this club, for instance, let me hold your watch and hold it right here on and just wiggle it up and down. Feel how light that is?
Very light, very light.
Very, very, very light.
So you can hit the ball straighter and longer then? Or?
Exactly, exactly. I swing a club that is a swing weight of E2, and I was playing recently with a fellow in Morocco, and he uses a club that is maybe a D1 or D2, and I asked him to try my iron, and he hit it 2 times, and he didn't want to hit his again. He liked mine, but if I had told him that it was that heavy a club, would have that heavy a swing weight, he couldn't have. It would have affected him subconsciously, where he wouldn't have been able to swing it.
Are you an investor in the company?
No, I'm not. I just, my son started to work for him a number of years ago, and I just like the looks of the heads of the club, and you know, they're very appealing looking, and they're very functional in playing.
Tell me about your career aspirations on the senior tour, which has given a rebirth to so many great golfers like yourself.
Well, you know, I'm 66 and I'm involved in the super seniors, and they're trying to keep us around for some reason, and if I can not hit a tree with my golf cart and not step in a hole and sprain my ankle during the course of a round, and if I play just reasonably well, I can make about 10 grand a week, and that's pretty nice.
So you're going to stick around for a while then? Huh?
Well, I probably am. Yeah. You know, I got my driver's license renewed in June, and it expires in '02, and I thought about that, and I'll be 71 in '02.
So when can we watch you play?
Well, I'll be playing in Sacramento in about another month, and also in Los Angeles, in Ralph's, and also the Raley's Classic.
Terrific. We'll look forward to seeing you then in Wilshire. Billy Casper, golf legend, my guest on the Business of Golf.